Buying a car is no more just a dream for a middle-class family. Thanks to the second-hand car market, one can afford a car at much lower prices as compared to a new car. But being an unregulated market, one might stumble upon a second-hand car that might look good visually, but might not be in a very good condition internally. Most second-hand car companies claim to provide you with a multi-level checklist, but it's mostly superficial. This is where Ragilly kicks in. With our in-depth inspection done by professionals who have a vast experience and know your automobiles inside out, Ragilly ensures an inspection that you can rely on. So what are the basic inspection points that you can rely on before finalizing your dream car? Hi guys, this is Ritvik and I welcome you to another episode of Ragilly Car Care Tips and Tricks. Today we'll be taking a look at how you can ensure a pleasant second-hand car buying experience. You can start by looking at the body condition. This is a visual inspection where you'll have to inspect the body's paint, rust damages, dents, color mismatch and much more. Park your car where there's enough lighting. Thoroughly inspect the car's exterior for dents and repaint. Mostly, if a car's panel is repainted, there is a slight difference in the original color and the one that has been repainted. Check for any water or rust damage. Any such damage is a sign that the car has been exposed to external damage such as heat, debris, water and so on. Now, while checking the exterior of the car, most inspection services don't check the underbody of the car, which takes most of the damage while driving. This is why we suggest booking a car inspection service from Ragilly. Our trained technicians will thoroughly check the underbody of your car to ensure that there is no damage that's left unnoticed. Next up is the engine and transmission checkup. Now this is a more technical aspect of this second-hand car inspection. You can start by driving the car for some distance and see whether the engine is responding to the throttle or not. Are the gears engaging properly or not? And is the clutch engaging and disengaging properly? But there's much more that goes into a powertrain inspection. There are a lot of moving parts that can be worn out due to prolonged usage, and simply driving the car around might not reveal such intricate details. Ragilly's trained technicians ensure a thorough inspection of moving parts, engine's internal dimensions and transmission so that you get a better picture of what you are buying. Next up is the service record of the car you plan to buy. A periodic car service is very necessary for a car's maintenance and a service record reveals the same. Ask for a proper service record that will show the intervals at which the car was serviced and has there been any major repair or replacement in the car. Now is the time for electrical system inspection of the second-hand car. Pop up the hood and take a look at the battery. Do you see any corrosion on the terminals of the battery? If yes, then it might be possible that the battery is damaged. Check the output of the battery while the car is on and also when the car is off. You can crank up the car a few times to see whether the starter motor is working properly or not. You can also check the various electrical components such as lights, infotainment system, etc. But what you will probably not be able to inspect is the internal wiring of the car. This is where Ragilly can help. Our technicians, with the help of industry-grade equipment, can thoroughly check the internal wiring of the car to ensure that there is no such damage. After all, electrical damage can be a costly affair. The technicians will also check the AC system of the car and provide you with a detailed report. Next up are the car tires. Check for the tread pattern of the car. Is it worn out? The best way to check this is by taking a look at the ridges that every tire comes with. In case you are not able to find the ridge, take a 2 rupees coin and use it this way to check the depth of the tread. While you are done inspecting the 4 tires, don't forget that there is a spare tire as well. Perform a similar inspection on that one too. Try different variations of braking to see how the car responds. But being an essential part of the safety of a car, you must not just rely on this. Get a technician to look at the quality of the brake discs and pads and inspect the whole brake system. While there are many visual cues to inspect a second-hand car, there are much more technical details that you or most of the car companies offering you a 100-point car inspection can miss on. This is why book a car inspection service from Ragilly and get a proper evaluation of the car you plan to buy or sell. This is Ritvik Gupta signing off. See you in another episode of Ragilly Car Care Tips and Tricks. Till then, drive safe.